What's going on, YouTube? It's Down to Earth Metaphysical Blocks 1111, and I'm here today with a video. And as you can see, it's called Wisdom. Keep your circle small, avoid fake friends and fake conversations, move in silence. What that means, see, on this one, I can't really talk too much. Got to make these like 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm going to hurry up and get everything in here. Hopefully, you all that's coming from the Metaphysical Alchemist Transform page just came over here. And for those of you who are new, hopefully this video resonates with you all. Um, you don't have to be flashy. Hey, what's going on, Yanish? Good morning. And thanks for coming through on this channel too, showing some love. What I really want to say is that you all don't have to be flashy, fancy, trying to keep up with the Joneses, doing what everybody else does, or watching people to see what they're doing. As long as you're staying in your lane and you're doing what it is that you need to be doing for your life and your life purpose and where you're going in your life, because you aren't we and they aren't you. Some people don't comprehend that well in their brains. They don't understand that they're not you and you're not them. This is why people always try to put their 2 cents in your business as if you care or give a damn, but you don't. I don't. Long as you stay looking forward to the future, your future, which is your future, not your mom's, dad's, sister, brothers, cousins, aunties, extended family, and all these other people out in this world that you don't know or care to know. It's about you and your life and doing what it is that's appropriate and comfortable for you and what you want. What you like may not be something that everybody else like. What you do is not going to be what the next man or woman's doing, as long as you stay focused. And what I meant by keep your circle small is all these new people that's entering into your life, half of them aren't even there for a good reason. Some are there to be nosy. Some are there to actually be a benefit to both of you and them. Some are there to inspire you, and some are there to discourage you. So you just got to know who they are so that you can easily dismiss them real quick. Not everybody that's coming into your life is there for a good reason, and you just got to know what they're there for. So this could be family, keep your circle small with family too. Loose lips sink ships. Play dumb, act broke all the time, even when you get stuff. Just act like you don't, so you can hear what people truly think about you. Always just listen. A lot of people don't get the messages they need because they're out trying to get all these Jordans and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with Jordans, but if you're trying to impress people, you're never going to see the snake in them. You need to see the snake in these people. You need to know who you're dealing with, and you don't see that until you need to even if you have not lost everything or you're not going through nothing yet, pretend you're going through something with them. Just see what they're about, especially in this culture. Yanish said, I woke up thinking about that. You have the Cancer rising, Yanish. So, and I have a Scorpio rising. So we're tuned into this water energy right now as far as like what's going on. A lot of shisty energy and stuff is out here. People trying to pull wool over people's eyes, only making fools of themselves. A lot of backbiting and behind the back type junk. They need to stay where your butt cheeks are, back there. So when you eat a burrito and you not feel too good, they need to stay back there for what comes next. That's how I talk. That's how I talk to people. I keep my conversations with people real short if we're not talking about nothing. And if they talking about other people, I really don't want to hear nothing to come out their mouth. Okay, their mouths wag, their mouths always open, but they're not saying nothing though. So me either, not to them. Abil said, "Hi, Meta. What's going on, Abil? Welcome. I'm so glad y'all came through. These won't be long. This will be like 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna say everything I need to say. And when I get into the deeper conversation, just to bring people from metaphysical alchemists over here until I get more subscribers here, and they'll give me more time. But in the meantime, there's just going to be little motivational talks for the day. Genevieve 19 said, "Hello guys. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block." Right? She said, "I'm all water, Cancer rising, Pisces sun, and Scorpio moon." So yeah, you, Yanish, and everybody else is all in their fields when it comes to this. Um, when you have a lot of people that's being nosy, they either see a light in you or they want to know what you're doing. Why aren't they preoccupied with their own lives? You get what I'm saying? Nosy people have idle minds. They could be doing things, but their minds are always idle. They need to know what else is going on in the world, especially if it ain't about them. So they need to be looking over here in somebody else's lane, somebody else's rearview mirror, somebody else's mirror, instead of looking in their own mirror, going and looking in the mirror and seeing the things, the skeletons in their closet that they hide. How many people do you know do this every day? And these are the people trying to act like they want to know you. No, they don't. They don't know themselves. So they can't want to know you, right? Move in silence. Act like you don't know stuff. Let people give them enough rope to hang themselves. You get what I'm saying? Give them enough rope to hang their damn selves. Um, don't be letting everybody in your world Don't be telling everybody every little thing that you plan on doing. You could tell them something, but tell them something totally opposite of what you're going to do, so you can see if they're going to shoot it down or not. You know, just make up something. It's not lying. It's just catching fish. I like catching fish, if you know what I mean. I catch fish by good bait. Nosy people normally get caught by the same bait. They nose too big for their face, and their eyes too big for their skull. Their ears too big for the side of their head. So I know how to get those type of fish. I put any type of bait on the hook and they bite. So I got a lot of fish with no net. Dummies. Normally, a lot of women, especially women, that love gossip and love something that they can run back or tell somebody else. You got to make the gossip so juicy for these nosy fools out here that always need to be in somebody's business. Give them something so juicy that they can't help but bite and swim back and tell their foolish friends, so that they make fools of themselves because it's not true. Tell them anything they want to hear. That's not lying. That's what they get for being nosy. That's what they get for having ears too big for the side of their head. That's what they get for being in somebody else's business. That's what they get for not looking in the man in their mirror instead of looking over at somebody else that could care less about them. And I'm just honest. You don't see me rolling in big groups like that because I know with big groups comes problems. Foolish people talk about people instead of being direct. They're fools. No matter how old, they could be old and gray headed, and they could be young and black headed. But sometimes you got a lot of old fools. Be careful with all these people. Keep your circle small, move in silence, play dumb. Don't be dumb. Act like you don't know. And when you do make some money, act broke. Listen to what people have to say. It don't mean nothing, but you know, they'll start saying little underhanded things like, "Man, ooh, you got some money? You got some money? I ain't got no money." What they're basically trying to say, they're talking about you, but they think they're so smart. Half of them are sort of dumb. They're not too bright, but they think they're smart. But it's okay. What they do, it's called backbiting, low key hating or low key dissing, or throwing shade or whatever it is. But you don't have to throw shade at anybody if you in your lane. Use their shade to stay cool, man. It's about 90s. So I find idiots, and when they try to throw shade, I tell them, hold on, keep the shade right there. I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? You and your fools, give me some shade. It's real hot, so I can sip some water under your shade. That's about as much as you can do for me. Other than that, any word to come out your mouth or your anus, it doesn't matter to me, because that's where it's coming from, out the lips from out below. Because the lips on your mouth ain't saying nothing. Below, probably them lips ain't tight enough to hold any words to come out your mouth. You'd have been tossed around. So you really don't want to talk to me too much because I'm gonna hurt your feelings. So you got to get sarcastic with some of these. Some of them don't even know you're being sarcastic, but don't entertain them. Just keep moving, keep your circle small, move in silence, act like you don't have it, even if you do, just to see what people say, so you can see who the real ones are. So you can pull the snake out of that so-called angel to go, they're so innocent. You'll find a snake in them real quick. If they can't benefit off of you or they don't see you as something that's glittering and gold, you got to know your worth regardless. Move in silence, enjoy your own space, be comfortable in your skin. You don't need a whole crew of people around you to act like you're somebody unless you know you're somebody already. Half the time, the people in your clique is the main ones that can't stand you. So as long as you know that, you good. Them be the main ones right there. And don't tell your family of a little move you make too. You know the realest in your family. Two of them or one. The rest of them, they fake too. Just because you're blood don't make you close. Realness make you close. It's some low key fools out here. Smile all up in your face. They can't stand themselves and they can't stand you. Somebody who don't like themselves cannot like you. Once you know whether they like themselves or not, that lets you know whether you should even invite them around your world. Because they'd be all up in your face acting like they down for what you down for. And as soon as you're back, them same Jack and Jill females and males will be right behind your back, looking like Humpty Dumpty. And I'm gonna make them have a great fall. So let me see. Gen V said Jenny representing. And Giannis the Aries said, "Hi, buddy. I do that all the time." So this is confirmation, Giannis. If you said you were already thinking about this is confirmation for you and anybody who's been getting that type of vibe, about moving in silence, keeping your circle small, not letting everybody in your space, sticking to what it is that you're doing, even if you got people that don't believe in what you're doing. It don't matter. You weren't born with these, and you won't die with these. You not put in this world for them, and they not putting this world for you. Okay, what they eat is not gonna make you full, and what you eat not gonna make them full. So it really don't matter. You've been doing what you were doing before you even knew them. Keep doing it. What they gotta say is nothing compared to what's already been said. So tell them to take a seat with the other fools. and say what's already been said. But they not gonna get in your feelings or anybody feelings. I mean, like I said, tell them you got to find some feelings to feel to give two damns about what they thinking about you anyway. I had to tell these women, these females and these males, let me go find my feelings so I can care about what you're saying. Okay? Please don't think you offended me. Gen V19 said I actually had a family member trying to fake uplift me, but I never asked her for anything. She feels that because I don't speak to her about my life, I need help. Okay, that's another thing, Gen V19. The people that fake want to help you and the people that fake want to see you do well in life. Yeah, them people right there really don't want to see you do well because if you do well, it's going to remind them that they could have did better. If you do what you're doing and stay in your lane and you mind your business and do what you need to do anyway without their assistance and their Indian giving ways, that's going to remind them they could have did the same. They didn't have to be a user. They didn't have to be an abuser. They didn't have to be the type of person that rode on somebody else's magic carpet. They didn't have to be the type of person that lived for the vine and lived for what other people thought about them, but they did. They didn't have to be a follower, but they did. They didn't have to fit into the in crowd, but they do. So if you do what you do and mind your business and still come out on top, regardless of how much you go through, that's gonna make the haters real mad. Time to make them mad, y'all. Haters come a dime a dozen, and like Jay Z said, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Female or male. I got 99 problems. They not one. So if you're not, asking them for anything, no matter what you go through, they don't like that. They want you to need them and they want you to come to them for some help so they can go around telling people, I helped them. I put them on. I did this for them. Without me, they wouldn't be nowhere. Nah, I don't think so, baby. And they all around. I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know how people say friends? I don't have friends. You all are cool, but I'm talking about where I'm at locally, the city that I live in. No, I don't have no friends here. Because there's a lot of shiesty stuff going on. And I'm not a I mean, friends are cute and all, but at my age, it's about being in sync with each other. Calling somebody your friend is what people do to sound cool. But half of the time, the snakes is the ones you call your friends. And I learned, being in Birmingham in Alabama, nah, ain't nobody my friend down here. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm my friend. I'm my best friend. I'm a loyal friend to myself. Anybody who I allow into my world, think. They very bright. Okay. They comfortable in their skin. They love themselves. They spend time with themselves. They're not hard up. They're creative people. They don't follow. They don't kiss butt. They don't try to do what their culture say, their family say, or anybody that's in their same gender. They do what they want to do when they want to do it and say what they want when they want to say it, regardless of who get their feelings hurt. Whatever. Go sit down. Because I'm going to say it and do it and think it and wear it anyway, regardless of what you say. So you might as well get comfortable with being uncomfortable around me because I'm not going to make you too comfortable. So those are the people I get along with. Blunt, straightforward. I don't like two-faced people. I don't like liars or pretenders. I don't like wolves in sheep clothing. So I cut the conversation real short. It ain't going to be a conversation or no high and by. I'd rather not even play with them. Let's just keep it moving. We didn't know each other yesterday, last week, last month. We will not know each other today, tomorrow, or next week either. Let's keep it like that. That's how I'm going to keep it. Don't go asking for my name because I don't care about yours. So if you got to, that's what grown people do. They keep it real and they mind their business and they do what's best for them in their life because they know they very well. So you all don't feel bad at people out here trying to make you feel a certain way. These are people that probably can't figure you out. They can't figure themselves out. They look in the mirror. They don't know what in the world it is looking back at them. So they look at you, hoping to find a reflection that they will never find. Give them something to look at. I give them something to look at every day. And I tell them to take a seat and sit down with the rest of the haters that's sitting there before them. Sit in their lap, but get out my face. I'm not impressed. Now I got some grit and grind to do in my life. That's what I got to do. I don't know what they're gonna do. And I'm sure you all do too. So that summarizes this, y'all. I'll do another one in maybe like an hour or two. I just want to tell y'all to keep y'all heads up. Thank y'all for stopping through. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And y'all have a beautiful day, y'all. Deuces.